सही कर रही हूँ फिर भी मुझे बेटर फील नहीं होता. This is the one sentence that we hear again and again. People come to us after trying everything. They follow a very strict diet. सारे favorite foods छोड़ देते हैं, सारे supplements लेते हैं. They follow each and every protocol sincerely. और फिर भी they will say, I did everything right, but something still feels off. Some feel exhausted constantly managing their food. Some feel confused कि अब क्या खाना है, क्या नहीं खाना है. And slowly they start losing their trust in their own system. And honestly, when we hear this, it tells us something important. Problem is not always the efforts. Sometimes it is the approach. Hi, I'm Shivani, co-founder of IntuiWell and a practicing nutritionist. And this is exactly what shaped how we work. Not overnight, but slowly, through real people, real struggles, and repeated patterns. Over time, 6 principles became the foundation of everything we do. First is, you're not a copy-paste case. आजकल ग्रुप प्रोग्राम्स बहुत चलते हैं जहाँ एक ही स्ट्रक्चर, एक ही डाइट पैटर्न या एक ही प्रोटोकॉल लार्ज नंबर ऑफ पीपल को दिया जाता है. बट एवरी इंडिविजुअल कैरीज अ डिफरेंट हिस्ट्री, मेटाबॉलिज्म, लाइफस्टाइल, मेडिकल बैकग्राउंड एंड स्ट्रेस लोड. सो हाउ कैन द सॉल्यूशन बी द सेम? That's why at IntuiWell we believe in hyper-personalization. We actually do not apply templates. We build plans around real lives and we believe one-to-one touch. The second is first calm the system, then chase the goal. Most people start with the goal. Directly weight loss करना है, diabetes reverse करनी है, gut heal करना है. But when the system is already stressed, adding more pressure usually creates inconsistency, frustration, and burnout. So we don't rush. We first help the system come into a more stable, manageable rhythm because when the system feels safe, results become more sustainable. Third is your mindset shapes your health. Health is not built the food alone. Stress, thoughts, daily emotional state, and the way a person responds to challenges directly influence health outcomes. So a plan may look perfect on paper, but if the mind feels overwhelmed, the results rarely last. That is why we work not just on nutrition, but also on the mindset, behavior, and the daily life patterns. Because real progress happens when all three align. The fourth principle is food should heal you, not scare you. आजकल लोग खाने से डरने लग गए हैं. मैंने देखा है, थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम है, डेयरी अवॉइड कर दो, वीट अवॉइड कर दो, फ्रूट्स अवॉइड कर दो. But unnecessary restrictions without clear clinical reasoning can create deficiencies. Unnecessary physiological stress हो सकता है and a very healthy relationship with food. At IntuiWell, we don't remove foods blindly. We help people understand what is truly needed and what is not, and how to build confidence around the food again. Fifth principle, numbers don't tell the whole story. Reports normal आती हैं but you still don't feel normal. Why? Because numbers alone don't define the health. They need context, symptoms, lifestyle, history, and actually day-to-day experience. So that's why we don't just read the reports, we interpret them. And the sixth is no quick fixes, only lasting health. Fast results are tempting, but they rarely build stability. Extreme protocols may create quick change, but they often fail in real life. This is what I have been seeing in my practice. So we focus on gradual, scientific, and sustainable progress. And most importantly, we don't just give instructions, we give understanding so that people over time don't feel dependent. They feel confident managing their own health. And the most beautiful moment for us is when people come back and say, IntuiWell now feels like a part of our life. When healthcare is built on trust, understanding, and partnership, it becomes more than just a program. So if you have been doing everything right and still not feeling right, maybe it's time to not just change what you are doing, but how you are approaching it.